Okay, this video is going to be a little bit interesting. It's going to be about how I re-engineered the Honest John rocket kit from Estes. So this is the Honest John. It's a mini rocket, mainly flies on the T engines. It says this is a semi-scale rocket. I'm not exactly sure what semi-scale means. As best I can understand, it means it's similar to what the scale would look like, but it's not an exact scale. Maybe that's what a semi-scale means. So I got this rocket. And I like building rockets. I had an Honest John a long time ago, about 30 years ago. It's been some time. But I was disappointed in this rocket for two different reasons. First is that given this, what the Honest John rocket ended up looking like, it just didn't look like what I remembered. This is a picture of the Honest John rocket from the military. And the scale is a bit different. The actual rocket itself has a longer body and bigger fins. So when I got this rocket, and it was all built, it looked nice, and it was all painted, looked really nice looking rocket. But it just didn't look right. And although it looked nice, it didn't look like this. So in terms of being an Honest John, I felt that the body was too short. As you can see, this body is a little bit longer. Here's the nose and the shroud, but you see the body is quite a bit longer. In the actual kit, the nose and the body are almost the same size, so that they're just not into proportion. And you see these fins are fairly small, where the fins on the actual Honest John are actually quite large. So I was a little bit disappointed about how it looked. I was a little bit more disappointed that when I built it, I noticed that it required a lot of weight in the nose cone. And weight in the nose cone is an indication of stability problems. They want to move the center of gravity forward. Well, why would they want to move the center of gravity forward? It's probably because the fins are undersized and there's not enough stability in the back, so they want to move the center of gravity farther forward. Moving it farther forward, I'm fine with that, but the problem is now the rocket gets quite heavy. So since it's constrained to fly in the T engines, the biggest engine I can put into this is an A engine. So an A engine in its somewhat heavy rocket, it didn't fly very high. And there's a lot of reviews on this rocket that it just doesn't fly very high, and that's part of the reason why. So I pretty much forgot about this rocket. I just tossed it on the side. I was going through my junk box a few weeks ago, and I found the Honest John. And in the box, there was also some parts from an Alpha rocket kit. And as I looked at the kit, I went, oh wow, hey, wait a minute, I think I can do this a little bit better. So what I did was I took the Honest John nose cone with its heavy weight, and I put it on top of an Alpha rocket body. So now we can see the Alpha rocket body better proportions to the actual size of the nose cone. The Alpha rocket body is about 10% longer than the nose cone to shroud, which is much closer to the actual picture that we see here. So this rocket, you can see now, is much better to the proportion of the actual rocket that the military makes. The other thing I did is I made the fins much larger. So you see these fins are much larger, and they're much better proportion to the actual rocket itself. So now I have an Honest John that actually looks like the picture, and I'm much happier about that. It's like, yeah, this looks like the actual Honest John rocket. Even though the nose is still the heavy nose, because this is an Alpha body tube, I now have an 18mm engine mount in here. So now I can put B, C's, and even D engines in here and fly this rocket. So I can now put this rocket to some very high altitudes simply by using 18mm engines and not being stuck with the 13mm A engines. So now you can see it's a very nice looking rocket. I just simply spray painted it, and now it's done. It looks great. So I made this out of spare parts, basically the Honest John nose cone, the Alpha body. I got some fin stock at the hobby store. I just kind of eyeballed what the fins should look like. I said, the kind's about this long, about this wide. So I made it that long, that wide, put this in here. Made a paper tracing. It looked good enough. So I'm not trying to do anything in precision scaling, but it does look good enough. And you see it looks now like this particular rocket model. And like I said, with the 18mm engine mount, I can now send this to some incredible heights. Okay, so given I have an Honest John now that looks a lot like the Honest John, I'm quite happy about how this rocket turned out. The next step was that I now had an unused Alpha nose cone and the Honest John body. So I put the Alpha nose cone on the Honest John body. And this now is a very interesting combination because this looks like this picture. Now this is a picture of the what's called Little John rocket. That's a rocket that the military makes. It's a smaller version of the Honest John. It doesn't have the flared out shroud in the front. So see, this is a very simple rocket. But now I have the Honest John body with an alpha nose cone. Now this nose cone does not have any weight in it. So with this nose cone being shorter and being lighter, it doesn't have that huge offsetting weight anymore. It's a very simple, straightforward mount. And it has the existing Honest John 13mm engine mount. So this is the Honest John body with the alpha nose cone, and now it looks just like the Little John rocket. So now I have two rockets, really, from the kits, which look really, really nice. By taking the Honest John nose cone and the alpha nose cone and swapping them, putting some custom fins on it, and voila, I have two rockets that look almost exactly like their military pictures. So that's how I re-engineered the Honest Johns. And again, this is just a little weekend project where I'm like, oh wow, hey, here's my parts box. What can I do with it? And I decided I'm going to fix this, and it looks really nice. I'm looking forward to launching these. Certainly this rocket now is very, very light. It's going to fly extremely high. And I do have a little bit of weight in the nose by putting a streamer in this. So this has a 1/2-inch streamer that's 25 feet long. Gives a little bit of weight in the nose, but it's not that heavy clay that's going to really weight it down. And this rocket, I'm getting excited about saying, well, okay, I'm going to put a B, a C, and a D engine in here. And this has a 1-inch streamer, 25 feet long. So we fly at a high power range, which is out in a farm. And a D engine in this is going to really, really put this up in the sky. And the streamer is going to look incredibly beautiful when it's up that high and it pops out. Okay, so I haven't flown these yet. Looking forward to doing it. And again, if you're interested in making your Honest John look a little bit more like an actual scale rocket, the actual picture. Here's the picture again of the Honest John, and the picture of the Little John underneath that. But you can get both of these just by taking an Honest John kit and an Alpha kit, swapping the parts. And the only addition to this is just simply a little bit of balsa wood for the fins, and you're in business. So happy flying.